Welcome. Today, we're diving into the history behind why alcohol is often referred to as spirit. I mean, it's a drink, right? You don't call orange juice a spirit. You don't call water a spirit. So what is it about alcohol that gives it this otherworldly connotation? We're going to take a trip back in time, exploring the linguistic roots, the alchemical processes, and the cultural beliefs that have all contributed to this intriguing connection between alcohol and the ethereal realm of spirits. Get ready for a cosmic cocktail of history, science, and culture. Our story begins with a word that takes us back centuries to the ancient world. Imagine bustling marketplaces, grand libraries, and scholars deeply engrossed in their studies. This was a time when knowledge was revered, and the exchange of ideas was a daily occurrence. The word is alcohol, and it comes from the Arabic language. Arabic, a language rich in history and culture, has given us many words that we use today, often without realizing their origins. Now you might be thinking, alcohol. That doesn't sound anything like alcohol, and you'd be right, at least in the way it's pronounced. But words evolve, and their meanings shift over time, and you'd be right, at least in the way it's pronounced. The journey of words from one language to another often involves changes in pronunciation and meaning. But trust me, there's a connection. The story of alcohol is a fascinating one, filled with twists and turns that reflect the rich tapestry of human history. You see, alcohol originally referred to a fine black powder, antimony, which was used as an eyeliner. This wasn't just any eyeliner, it was a symbol of beauty and status in ancient cultures. Think Cleopatra and those dramatic eyes. Cleopatra, the iconic queen of Egypt, was known for her striking eye makeup, which was achieved using this very substance. This powder was created through a process of grinding and purifying, extracting the essence of the antimony. The meticulous process ensured that the final product was of the highest quality, and it's this concept of extraction, of purification, that would later become key to understanding the link between alcohol and alcohol. The idea of taking a raw material and refining it to its purest form is a common thread in many scientific and alchemical practices. Over time, alcohol evolved beyond eyeliner. The word began to take on new meanings as it traveled through different cultures and languages. It began to encompass any substance that had been refined, purified, reduced to its essence. This broader definition allowed the word to be applied to a variety of contexts, including the world of spirits and distillation. This is where alcohol enters the picture. The process of distillation, which involves purifying a liquid by heating and cooling, is directly linked to the original concept of alcohol. The word evolved, but the core idea of purification remained. Today, when we think of alcohol, we often think of beverages like wine, beer, and spirits. But the journey of this word from ancient Arabic to modern English is a testament to the enduring nature of language and the interconnectedness of human cultures. So, the next time you raise a glass, remember the ancient origins of the word alcohol and the rich history it carries with it. From the ancient marketplaces of the Arabic world to the modern bars and restaurants, the story of alcohol is a journey through time and culture. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, a time of alchemists, those early scientists who toiled away in their laboratories trying to unlock the secrets of the universe. These were not just any scientists, they were the pioneers of their time, blending mysticism with early scientific inquiry. Their laboratories were filled with strange and wondrous apparatuses, from alembics to retorts, all designed to explore the hidden properties of matter. They were driven by a quest for knowledge that transcended the physical world, delving into the metaphysical and the spiritual. One of their obsessions was distillation, a process of heating and cooling liquids to separate and purify them. This wasn't just a scientific endeavor, it was almost a sacred ritual. Distillation allowed them to transform ordinary substances into something extraordinary, something purer and more potent. They believed that through distillation, they could capture the very essence of a substance, its true nature distilled into a concentrated form. Now the alchemists, they weren't just tinkering with beakers and flames, they were driven by a philosophical idea, a belief that everything in the universe possessed a kind of spirit or essence. This idea was deeply rooted in their worldview, a blend of science, philosophy, and mysticism. They saw the universe as a living entity, with every object and substance containing a hidden spirit that could be revealed through their alchemical practices. They called this essence spiritus, which is Latin for breath or spirit. This term was not chosen lightly. It reflected their belief that the essence of a substance was its life force, its breath. The concept of spiritus was central to their work, guiding their experiments and their understanding of the natural world. Imagine their excitement when they started distilling fermented liquids like wine. Wine, already a revered substance, took on a new significance when subjected to the process of distillation. The alchemists saw wine as a substance rich in spiritus, and through distillation, they believed they could unlock its true potential. They discovered that through this process, they could create a potent, concentrated liquid, something unlike anything they had seen before. This new substance was stronger, more intense, and seemed to embody the very essence of the wine. It was as if they had captured the soul of the wine, distilled into a powerful elixir. This, they believed, was the spiritus of the wine, its very essence, extracted and made tangible. Holding this distilled liquid in their hands, they felt they had achieved something miraculous. It was more than just a drink. It was a manifestation of their philosophical and scientific pursuits, a testament to their belief in the hidden spirits of the natural world. And so, the term spirits became associated with these distilled alcoholic beverages. This association has endured through the centuries, a lasting legacy of the alchemist's quest to unlock the secrets of the universe. Today, when we raise a glass of spirits, we are partaking in a tradition that dates back to those early pioneers who saw in every drop of distilled liquid the breath of life itself. Now, the alchemists weren't just distilling spirits for a good time, although I'm sure they enjoyed the fruits of their labor. They were on a quest for knowledge, for transformation, and they believed that alcohol, this spirit they had extracted, held incredible power. Think about it, alcohol could alter your mood, your perception, even your consciousness. It was intoxicating in every sense of the word. To the alchemists, this wasn't just a chemical reaction, it was evidence of alcohol's ability to interact with the very essence of life itself. They incorporated alcohol into their elixirs and potions, believing it could cure ailments, prolong life, and perhaps even unlock the secrets of immortality. Alcohol, in their eyes, wasn't just a drink, it was a key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. The alchemists weren't alone in their fascination with the power of alcohol. Throughout history, many cultures have been captivated by the mysterious properties of this potent substance. From the ancient Egyptians who brewed beer to the Chinese who distilled spirits, the allure of alcohol has been universal. But perhaps no culture was more deeply intertwined with the concept of spiritus than the Romans. The word spiritus that they used, that Latin word for breath or spirit, it had deep roots in Roman culture. It wasn't just a term. It was a concept that permeated their understanding of life and existence. The Romans saw spiritus as an essential element that connected the physical and the metaphysical, the body and the soul. The Romans believed that spiritus was a kind of vital force, an energy that animated all living things. This belief was reflected in their mythology and philosophy. For instance, in Roman mythology, gods and goddesses were often depicted as bestowing spiritus upon mortals, granting them life and vitality. Philosophers like Seneca and Cicero wrote extensively about the nature of spiritus, contemplating its role in human consciousness and the universe. It was the breath that gave us life, the spark of consciousness, the essence of our being. This idea was vividly captured in Roman art, where the breath of life was often symbolized by a gentle breeze or a glowing light. Sculptures and paintings from that era frequently depicted figures with an ethereal glow, representing the presence of spiritus within them. And when you think about the effects of alcohol, it's easy to see why they might have made that connection. Alcohol, in its various forms, was a staple at Roman banquets and celebrations. It was consumed not just for its intoxicating effects, but also for its perceived ability to elevate the spirit and enhance social bonds. The Romans believed that drinking wine could bring people closer together, fostering a sense of community and shared experience. Alcohol, like spiritus, had the power to transform. It could change a person's mood, alter their perceptions, and even shift their sense of reality. This transformative power was both revered and feared. On one hand, it was seen as a gift from the gods, a way to transcend the mundane and touch the divine. On the other hand, it was recognized as a force that could lead to excess and chaos if not respected. It could make you feel more alive, more energized, more uninhibited. During festivals and public celebrations, the consumption of alcohol was often accompanied by music, dancing, and theatrical performances. These events were designed to lift the spirits of the participants, allowing them to experience a heightened state of being. The energy and enthusiasm generated by these gatherings were seen as manifestations of spiritus in action, but it could also lead to recklessness, to a loss of control, a kind of temporary madness. The darker side of alcohol's transformative power was well known to the Romans. Excessive drinking could result in behavior that was considered shameful or dangerous. Stories of drunken brawls, reckless decisions, and moral lapses were common in Roman literature and historical accounts. These cautionary tales served as reminders of the fine line between celebration and chaos. It was a powerful force, capable of both elevation and destruction, much like the Roman concept of spiritus. This duality made alcohol a symbol of the human condition itself, capable of great joy and profound sorrow, of creation and destruction. The Romans' understanding of spiritus and its connection to alcohol offers a fascinating glimpse into their worldview, one that continues to resonate with us today. The association between alcohol and the spiritual realm wasn't limited to alchemists and ancient Romans. Religions around the world have grappled with the nature of alcohol, its ability to both elevate and corrupt the human spirit. In Christianity, wine holds a sacred place. It's the drink of communion, symbolizing the blood of Christ, a sacrament meant to bring believers closer to the divine. But even within Christianity, there's a recognition of alcohol's potential for excess, for leading people astray. Islam, on the other hand, takes a stricter stance. Alcohol is forbidden, considered haram, because it's seen as a distraction from God, something that clouds judgment and leads to sin. These contrasting views highlight the complex relationship between alcohol and spirituality, a relationship that continues to fascinate and challenge us today. So, there you have it. The term spirit for alcohol has deep linguistic and historical roots, from Arabic and Latin influences to medieval alchemy and religious interpretations. It's a testament to the enduring power of alcohol, its ability to captivate our imaginations and spark our curiosity. Next time you enjoy a glass of beer or wine, take a moment to appreciate the long and fascinating journey that led to that moment. A journey that spans centuries and cultures. A journey that's inextricably linked to our understanding of the human spirit itself. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights.